I want you to do something for me right now. Name one world-class striker. A true, elite, goal-hungry number 9 that FC Barcelona's La Masia has ever produced for the first team. Go ahead. Take your time. You can't. And that's not a coincidence. La Masia is the most celebrated youth academy in the history of football. It has produced Ballon d'Or winners, World Cup winners, Champions League winners. It has been called football's greatest production line for nearly 5 decades. But there is one single position on the pitch that the system has never cracked. And in January 2026, the man who helped build La Masia finally admitted it out loud. To understand the mystery, you first need to understand just how extraordinary La Masia's record is everywhere else. Since 1979, the academy has produced Xavi Hernandez, arguably the greatest midfielder in football history, Andres Iniesta, Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets, Carles Puyol, Gerard Pique, Cesc Fabregas. Right now, in 2026, their current first team features Lamine Yamal, the youngest Ballon d'Or nominee in history. Pau Cubarsí, an 18-year-old center-back being compared to Puyol, Alejandro Balde, Marc Casado, Fermin Lopez, all La Masia. The CES Football Observatory ranked La Masia as the world's most valuable academy, with Barcelona's homegrown talent valued at €738 million. Combined, from one building in Catalonia, every position, every corner of the pitch, dominated. Except one. Let's go through Barcelona's number 9s. Every great striker they've ever had at the club. Romario bought. Ronaldo Nazario in 1996 bought from PSV Eindhoven. Rivaldo bought. Patrick Kluivert bought from Ajax. Samuel Eto'o in 2004 bought. Zlatan Ibrahimovic in 2009 bought from Inter Milan for €69 million. David Villa in 2010 bought from Valencia. Luis Suarez in 2014 bought from Liverpool for €81 million, the club's record signing at the time. Antoine Griezmann bought for €120 million. Robert Lewandowski in 2022 bought from Bayern Munich for €45 million at 34 years old. And most recently, Vitor Roque bought from Brazil in January 2024 for €31 million. He played 12 matches, scored 3 goals, and was immediately loaned out. Another one that didn't work. Every single number 9 from outside. Every time. The pattern isn't a coincidence. It is a structural truth. Here is where it gets fascinating, because the most common counterargument is Lionel Messi. Messi came through La Masia. Messi became the greatest player who ever lived. Doesn't that mean La Masia did produce a striker? No. And here's why. When Messi first broke through, he was a right winger, a trequartista who drifted inside. It wasn't until 2008, under Pep Guardiola, that he was reinvented as a false 9. A player who drops into midfield, links play, and creates space for others. That is the opposite of what a number 9 does. A real 9 stays central, runs in behind, occupies defenders, attacks the box, and scores goals. Messi's genius was that he rejected that position and turned it into something entirely different. Even Barcelona's greatest ever player was never a traditional striker. And La Masia is the reason why. And then there is Lamine Yamal, the 18-year-old who currently has 9 goals and 13 assists in 35 La Liga appearances. The player who curled that ball into the top corner at Euro 2024 and broke the internet. The current face of Barcelona. But here's the thing about Yamal. He is a right winger. An elite, terrifying, generational right winger, but a winger. La Masia developed him to drift, to create, to combine, not to lead the line. The same academy that built Xavi the passer, built Yamal the creator. The same system that gave the world Iniesta the midfielder, gave us Yamal the wide forward. La Masia's DNA runs through every decision. And that DNA doesn't build finishers. So why? Why has the greatest academy in football history never solved this one problem? In February 2026, The Athletic investigated exactly this question, and the answer they found was rooted in philosophy. La Masia's entire system, from the under-8s upward, is built around collective movement, positional play, tight passing, and pressing. Every player, in every position, is trained to read space as a team, not as an individual. But a true number 9 operates on a different instinct entirely. A striker's greatness is fundamentally selfish. It's the ability to switch off from the team pattern and act on pure predatory reflex, to be in the right place before anyone else sees it, to hold your run against the offside trap, to finish under pressure with no time to think. As one source in the Athletic investigation put it, a striker has to perform immediately. You don't have time to prove yourself. When you join the first team, you're playing alongside players who expect goals from the first week. The La Masia system builds patience and understanding. Elite strikers are built on instinct and ruthlessness. These are not just different qualities. In many ways, they are opposing ones. In January 2026, Guillermo Amor, one of the first graduates in La Masia history, and the man who ran the academy for years, sat down for a rare interview. And he was asked directly, why hasn't La Masia produced a great number 9? His answer was remarkably honest. The number 9 is a highly valued position. He's the player who's going to get paid the most. If you sign one striker and he's not scoring as many goals as you'd like, you're already thinking about whether to sign another one. He acknowledged that La Masia does develop forwards, but that the pressure to perform immediately in that position, combined with the style of play the first team demands, makes the path nearly impossible for academy graduates to survive. The man who built the system admitted the system has a hole, and that hole has never mattered more than in 2026. Robert Lewandowski, Barcelona's current striker, is 37 years old. He is still performing, still scoring, still defying time. But 37-year-old strikers do not last forever. And when Lewandowski eventually leaves, who steps in? Yamal is a winger. Barca is a defender. There is no La Masia striker waiting in the B team. There is no academy product breaking through. There never has been. Barcelona will go back to the transfer market. They will spend tens of millions on another striker from another club, because they always do. The greatest academy in the world has never solved this problem. And right now, with an aging number 9, no homegrown replacement, and a transfer budget that has brought them to their knees financially, that problem has never been more urgent. La Masia has given football more gifts than any institution in the sport's history. Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, and now Yamal and the class of 2007. But there is one door that 47 years of brilliance has never been able to open. The number 9 shirt hangs in that Catalan farmhouse. It has hung there since 1979. And in all that time, through all those generations of greatness, not a single homegrown striker has ever truly made it their own. Maybe it's the philosophy. Maybe it's the pressure. Maybe it's that the position itself demands something the system was never designed to build. Or maybe, just maybe, the next one is training there right now. A kid nobody has heard of yet, learning the system, waiting his moment. La Masia has surprised the world before. If you want more stories like this one, the hidden patterns behind football's biggest institutions, subscribe to Beyond 90 Minutes. We'll see you next time.